Welcome back to Under Oath.
Mm-hmm.
I'm attorney Jeff Kaufman.
Yes.
Sitting next to me, like usual, is James John, my friend, my fellow comedian.
Yes.
I've been practicing law about 30 years, and I have seen the worst.
I can imagine, brother.
I've dealt with the worst. I've seen the worst. Emotionally, I've gone through every roller coaster I can imagine with law. I've seen having to take all the exams and do everything. I wish I could talk to people about that.
Okay.
But everyone only sees the commercial, or they see this other guy. Oh, he's great. Why is he great? What has he done that was so great for you? Oh, well, he's on this radio show. And I realized in my first 8 years, I was on a very popular radio show.
Yeah, you were.
And that didn't make me a great lawyer.
No.
And people should not have hired me because I'm on a specific radio show.
That's not the reason.
They should hire you because they like you and believe in you,
Mm-hmm.
not because I'm on a certain show.
Mm-hmm.
And I was on that show with 3 or 4 other attorneys.
Yeah, you were.
And I realized when people couldn't make a difference or see a difference between me and them, that I was failing.
Yeah.
And I wasn't letting people know who I was.
No.
And I wasn't actually who I was either. And we've had this discussion.
You know what? I would agree with that, man.
And I used to tell you, I said, man, I don't like who I am on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had to kill your show once.
Yes.
I was
remember.
you when we were doing Real Laughs,
Mm-hmm.
I had to walk away from Real Laughs
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't the guy I wanted to be.
Yes.
And every time I finish a show,
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask myself that question.
Am I being me?
Am I being me, or am I being this weird caricature of me? Now, am I being stand-up Jeff
Mm-hmm.
when I'm on Real Laughs? Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very
Absolutely.
rarely am I attorney Jeff on that show.
No.
And when people go, "Oh, you referring to yourself in the third person?" No,
No.
these are just different characters.
Just different.
You know, when you're on the radio,
Yes.
you are who you are.
Yes.
Now, what's strange is like after a show, that's probably the closest to who I am
I would say
because I'm burnt.
yes.
I'm not, hey,
No.
it's funny, Jeff.
No.
Normally, I'm the most honest I'll ever be is right after a show when you're talking to me because there's nothing left. There's no entertainment factor left. There's no concern.
No
it's
pressure.
just who you are.
That's right. All the jobs I do have, I get to be myself.
Yeah.
You and I just sitting here laughing and having a good time. That's what we do.
Yeah.
It's natural. It's not forced. That's why it works.
And you get a weird interpret. A lot of people don't know this studio is in my office.
Yeah, it is. Yes, man. So you can literally walk out of your other office
Yeah.
into the studio and go right back to work.
It's so crazy that we actually have a full studio.
You do.
I mean, who gets to do this?
Nobody.
I have attorneys come in
Uh-huh.
and they go, "Well, I see your little podcast." I'm going, dude, we're
Full-blown studio.
dude, we're broadcast, simulcast on 4 different channels.
Yes.
And yes, you see the reels and you might hear the podcast or you go on YouTube, but this
Yes.
is a broadcast show too.
Yeah.
And when they come in and sit down in the chair, and sometimes I just talk to them in the chairs and they feel really weird about it. I go, "We're not on.
We're not on. It's okay.
It's cool."
Because they're in lawyer mode. Like, well,
I'd like to talk about, no, you just,
it's okay. Be
we're
yourself.
good, man.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got?
I got a good legally screwed. This is a weird one. I'm going to warn everybody right now.
Vietnamese coffee.
Trigger warning. All right. My ex-girlfriend is using my daughter's photo to promote OnlyFans.
God, you didn't even have to finish that
I
sentence.
know. I felt creepy reading it. I need a towel because I'm dirty.
Gross.
All right, let me explain. My ex-girlfriend is posting in Facebook groups to promote her OnlyFans while using a profile picture that includes my 5-year-old daughter. And I'm worried about her image being tied to explicit content and whether I have any legal way to force it down to protect my daughter.
Okay.
So it's a picture of her and
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. As a human being,
Oh my God.
bleh.
Yes.
But as an attorney, the first thing I say is, all right, you've given me an idea.
Mm-hmm.
What are the exact elements that we're talking about here? Okay. She's got a Facebook profile picture, which is your profile picture on Facebook.
Yes.
And people put their family in it and do it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Her advertising for it is her talking about it in a post.
Mm-hmm.
In the profile picture, it could be her and her dog, her and her family.
Yes.
You know, the intention, and this is going to be her argument, no, this is just my Facebook profile. This has nothing to do with OnlyFans.
But
okay, as a parent, one of my duties is to keep my kids safe.
yes.
In a situation where I can endanger them, very rarely did I include my daughter in my Facebook and my social media pages growing up.
And that's by design.
Now she's 20, but very rarely did I do it.
Mhm.
Maybe 1 out of 2,000 times.
Mhm.
Now my son Jacob, I've decided that because he is a face of autism, not the face, he's a face of autism.
A big face, yes.
That I believe he can do great things for the world.
And he has.
And
let's be honest, he has.
He's helped families.
Yes.
He's helped people understand autism.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always said, I'm not going to be embarrassed by my son.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need to protect him in the same way I might need to protect my other child,
Mm-hmm.
because there's less of a sexual element to autism than this is my daughter in her dance outfit or something like
absolutely.
that.
Absolutely.
And yes, some people might be into that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm divorced,
Mm-hmm.
here is an option. This is an option you can do if your ex or the person you have child support with or whatever, or custody issues or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and you had a court look into it. You can always bring it in front of the court and say, this is detrimental to the child.
Gotcha.
And that doesn't mean your mother's can't be an OnlyFans model. That means that you can include your child
Likeness.
and anything that would
Yes.
put her in danger.
Yes.
And OnlyFans, it's a way to make money.
Yes.
There's no difference between strippers and exotic dancers
Mm-hmm.
and adult industry people. Now let's get over one thing.
Okay.
Morality is determined by the community you're in.
Mm-hmm.
OnlyFans might be okay in a certain location.
Mm-hmm.
In a certain conservative location, it might be considered gross.
Taboo and gross.
That's why every state determines their own morality.
Mm-hmm.
Certain levels, we allow the federal government to step in and go, no, this should apply to our whole country.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if a judge in a custody thing goes, listen, this is dangerous. I don't believe you should be exposing your child to this or put your child in any form of advertising that could advertise your nude photos. She goes, oh, I don't do nude photos. I just talk about sex. Because OnlyFans isn't about nudity.
It can be bikini.
It can be a lot of things.
It can be a lot of stuff.
It can be feet.
Feet. Yes.
But we do know that it is
Adult-centered.
It's adult-centered.
Yes.
And it can be gross. It could be offensive. But everything I just said depends on the person viewing it
That's right.
and the morality of the person.
Mm-hmm. And morality and legal are two different things.
But I will tell you this. Now, this potentially could get me into some trouble in the sense that you won't get what I'm saying. Child trafficking, child pornography. It is a huge problem. It is the biggest problem we have in the world right now. And the only reason why you're nodding your head and going, well, we got bigger problems than this, is because nobody talks about it.
We don't talk about it. We don't.
They find hundreds of kids. The FBI catches hundreds of kids who are being sexually trafficked, and the news media doesn't cover it.
Mm-mm.
You know why? I don't. I'd like to believe it's because they think people are too sensitive. I'd be horrified to think that they're protecting a certain group of very wealthy people. Because there is no reason in the world you find one kid, much less hundreds.
Mm-hmm.
And that isn't the biggest story in the world. So that we're clear. Our big cases, a Trump case, Carmelo Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
name some of the big cases, Casey Anthony,
Mm-hmm.
Zimmerman,
Mm-hmm.
one kid dies. Thousands of kids get molested
Great point.
and you don't know about it?
Great point.
I don't know how many OnlyFans account exist. And don't be afraid of just the OnlyFans. OnlyFans is kind of like Green Berets in comparison to like Delta Force.
Mm-hmm.
You never hear anything about Delta Force.
Mm-hmm.
You hear about Green Berets all the time
Yeah.
because that's the lower level.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff that exists on the dark web. And when I say dark web, you're going, oh, Jeff, that sounds like a conspiracy. No,
It's real.
it exists.
Yeah.
You can buy anything on it. You can do anything on it. You could buy pictures of kids, everything else. These pornography pictures are all stored somewhere, and they're not sitting on AOL's old servers.
No.
It's painful that exists, and we need to pay attention to it. So next time you hear a story about it and nobody's carrying it, post it on your page. Do what you need to do. Anytime you put a kid in this position, and mom,
Ex-girlfriend,
guy,
yeah,
father,
yeah,
you put your kids anywhere near this, you put a target on them. Because there are skeevy people, and not just the one dude. Thousands of these skeevy guys catering to this gross industry.
Correct.
So if she's doing it, I don't do this kind of work, but I would send her a letter. I would do that personally for my own firm and say, Mom, please don't make this go to court. Don't do this to your daughter. I understand you have money issues, and this is the way you make your money. But don't include her in your stuff because you're endangering your child.
Absolutely.
And I think a judge would understand it, no matter where that judge was coming from. He would say, pull the picture of your kid.
Come on.
Now, if your kid's 18, that's an adult.
That's an adult.
But outside of that, if your kid's under 18, don't include them in your stuff. And that includes some of your advertising too sometimes. If your kid's in a bathing suit, don't include them.
Oh my God, no.
And it happens all the time. I see parents do that. Baby photos of them in the tub.
The bathtub. Yeah.
And guess what? You can get arrested for that.
Yes.
So don't screw around. Just don't include them.
And a lot of times, and I'm going to give people grace, they don't realize you can't put that image out there because there's sick people out there.
Yeah. And they'll take that picture and they'll AI the hell out of it.
Yes, they will.
So be careful. Yes, you can go after your ex. My advice is, send her a letter first or message her and say, listen, I don't have a problem with you doing this.
Sure,
but do me a favor. Could you not use the profile picture with our daughter in it?
Yes.
Our daughter, don't say my daughter, say our daughter in it, because there are a lot of bad people out there.
Yes.
And I'm not judging you, whatever you want to do for a living, that's, I support, but try not to include our daughter in on that one.
Yes.
You have to understand, there are just too many bad people in the world who could hurt her because of it. Don't make it because you're offended and you don't want your daughter. This is to protect her, not to protect your feelings.